For over 150 years Hermes was one of the leading producers of meat products in Germany. But the true passion of Raymund Hermes was racing pigeons. He has carefully built two strains of pigeons, one for the middle-distance races and one for the long-distance races. When Raymund Hermes entered the sport of pigeon racing, this was nothing new nor extraordinary, for the Hermes family were involved at some time or another over the previous decades with a strong belief that good pigeons were the bottom line. For only the best could conquer the geographic configurations into Westerwald, Germany, where the pigeons are based. From the start Hermes did well in the German national program, and this success was to be carried over into the internationals. In fact, the results of the latter participation are phenomenal, and it is opined that his successes arises from the fact that all the pigeons in his lofts are carefully raced after a strong process of culling. At a period around the beginning of the 1980s, a decision was made to ensure that only the best bloodlines available would be used to tackle the international races. Breeding-wise was the best, so to speak, and in addition a record of successful flight. One of such was the Steenburger, a red cock raised by Sieg de Groot, who was a friend of Jen Arden. This bird produced a number of great long-distance pigeons for Hermes, which included the Netvlieger, who won second national at Pekeng and the third international in 1985. Steenburger is also a grandfather of the pigeon that won the first international from Barcelona in 1990 against a convoy of 28,128. The bloodlines of Marcel Brockhuis have also played an important role in the lofts of Raymund Hermes, as well as the genes of the pigeons of the late Erich Heinemann, a former president of the German Pigeon Association. One of the latter being a Boston pigeon whose father was a brother of the famous Benoni and her mother was a sister of Passport. Of course there are many more great pigeons at breeding that could be mentioned, but as this is only an insight into this great fancier and his pigeons, our space is limited. However, it should be noted that between 1982 and 2004, the Hermes pigeons have scored as follows: First National Marseille 1982, First International Pau 1983, First National Pekeng 1983, First National Marathon 1984, First National Pekeng and First International Pekeng, Second and Third International Pekeng 1985, First National Marseille and First International Marseille 1988, First National Pekeng 1989, Third, Sixth and 13th International Barcelona 1989 with 25,502 pigeons competing. First and Second International Barcelona 1990 against 28,128 pigeons. First and Fourth International Pekeng 1990 against 10,444 pigeons. First, Second and Third International Marseille 1990. First International Dax 1991. First National Barcelona 1992. First International Marseille 1992. First and Third International Dax 1993. First International Europa Marathon 1993. First National Dax and First International Dax 1994. First National Marathon 1994. First National and First International Pekeng 1995. First International Pau 1996. First International Dax 1997. First International Dax 1998. An outstanding flying by any definition. Raymund Hermes used to run 3 different lofts. The long-distance loft in Altenbach, under the name of Heiko Hermes, was closed last season, and the pigeons were auctioned on Pipa. Raymund Hermes has one loft left in Hamm, Sieg, with which he races in the long distance and the big international races under the name of U Hermes. Keep in mind that Hamm Sieg is not quite the perfect location for a pigeon loft. Few important international long-distance pigeon lofts are located so deep in the east and so far away from the usual flight routes. Still, he has been able to win several top prizes at national and international level. He has also won the national first prize from Narbonne. The Pigeon Jubiler, national winner from Narbonne 2013, has a number of illustrious forefathers. He was given this name after taking the 25th national victory for the pigeon loft of Raymund Hermes. His sire is the 0106309 885. a son of the amazing Barcelona 2005, 01063991668. This bird was winner of a first National Barcelona 2005, 38th National Barcelona 2004, 168th National Perpignan 2004, 185th National Dax 2001 and several other top prizes in the long-distance competition. The Dam of Barcelona 2004 and the grandfather of the 1783, from his father's side, is Dr. Rambo Jr., 01063071567, winner of a 235th National from Barcelona against 2,132 pigeons in 2006. These are the origins of Jubiler on his father's side in brief. The dam of Jubiler is Schwester Pau Sieger 083003427, a sister of the winner from Pau 2004. Between 2007 and 2010, Jubiler's dam has won several top prizes in important international races from Barcelona, Perpignan, Narbonne, Tarbes and Marseille as well. You can see that Jubiler has some impressive origins and he proves to be just as talented as his forefathers. This pigeon illustrates the breeding strategy of Raymund Hermes as well, who breeds pigeons from his very best bloodlines only. He uses nothing but outstanding long-distance pigeons or even winners of numerous top prizes in big races in his breeding loft. The 01063111783 is without doubt a great ambassador for the pigeon breed of Raymund Hermes. Raymund Hermes has been taking part in the races of the international long-distance competition since back in the 1980s. It was quite a task for him to get his pigeons to race from Marseille, Pau, Perpignan or Barcelona. His loft does not have a favorable location to say the least. Most pigeons will follow a more westward course, away from his loft. That does not prevent him from winning countless top prizes, both at national and international level. All pigeons in his loft are basketed regularly. The only way to gather a team of strong and well-performing pigeons in the Westerwald region is by strict selection. This is the only way to succeed. It is necessary, however, to have a group of top-class breeding pigeons and to be a well-skilled fancier to be able to select the pigeons that you need. Raymund Hermes is without doubt a well-skilled fancier. He has skills that many other fanciers are lacking. On the night of January 2019, Raymund Hermes has died. We have lost one of the most influential figures of German and international pigeon racing. Both in the RV program and in international competitions, he has written on his punches pigeon racing history. No less than 25 national victories and 17 international victories represent a large letter-def athletic career. Thank you for watching. Until next time.